Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, we got an episode tonight. I'm sorry I'm running a little bit behind. So anyway, I was having issues with this microphone and computer, and every little thing was irritating me. And then of course the dogs and everything else. So just kind of hanging out, doing our thing right now. Got 3 people watching, 4 people, 5, 6. I don't know. This number jumps all over the fucking place. What's going on, Chris? Mike? How are y'all? Nikki? Hello. Liquor Girl? Yo. No, Zeus. I'm tired of y'all sitting underneath me. That's just pain in my ass right now, especially when I sit over here. So anyway, today I actually found this badass cowboy hat, right? I'm totally going to rock this thing on 4th of July. Totally going to rock this thing because, dude, look how badass this is. Giddy up. What's going on, Jane? It's pretty badass. So anyway, I'm going to try not to touch the microphone because I really critique myself on several different things, and a lot of things and one of the things is definitely this guy right here, because I hear the springs moving and shit, and it irritates me. So every episode I watch again throughout the day, the next day or the following days. So yeah, so I have that going for me. So anyway, I'm gonna wait before we really kick off. I see we still have like 4 people. I'm not sure. Normally it'll pick up here in a minute, but we're gonna talk about the latest and greatest. We are definitely streaming on Twitch as well. We always stream on Twitch. So if anybody is on Twitch or whatever, we're on Twitch. So you guys having a good week at work? Y'all kicking ass and oh man. Hold on a second. Shenanigans. Get out of this chair. Wow. Totally unfriggin' prepared tonight. Kinda. Charging cable. Ad kicking in. No, not this.
Thank you, Daddy.
Oh, you're welcome, baby. That's what happens when I plug in my phone. It says "Thank you, Daddy." I know y'all heard it. Don't fake like y'all don't know that. Let's see who else still here. There's 3 people, 4 people. Come on. Oh man, my back is killing me. So anyway, well, I guess I'll just go ahead and get this party started. So you guys are a couple of things, especially right out of the gate. So thing number 1, absolutely. So thing number 1 is I have a person that I know, and y'all do too. And she's very dear to each and every one of us. And so I just this past week, a relative of hers died. And it really kicked in when she was at work, and then she went home. We talked, and she's cool, but you guys, it'd be really nice if everybody could like just say, hey, thinking about you or whatever. But y'all know who she is. She's a really great person, and they were going through pictures tonight, and I can see the pictures in my head, and I'm just smiling, as she's talking to me and telling me about pictures. So I'm probably going to get like my ass kicked for bringing her up anyway. But, my thoughts and prayers go out to her and her family, in this for this week. And she's probably going to beat my ass, but Wendy, she's my people. She's my person. You know what I mean? She's like, she's always there. So thoughts and prayers go out to her family and her. And then, it really, really puts things into perspective, especially for like this week. And then I'm on Facebook. I'm kind of looking around, and I noticed that a friend of mine, now when back in 2018, I was an outside sales rep. Now, when I was a sales rep, I traveled all over Oklahoma and Arkansas. And there was one group, there was this one couple that was just really, really cool. And I kept going back. They're going through so much crap, for a couple of years. They've been going through so much shit with this job. And they ended up, they've always had this barbecue, Boss Hogs barbecue, Boston Hogs or something barbecue, bomb barbecue. And it was a travel trailer, huge ass travel trailer. And it was massive. And I was always like, damn, you guys got this. You guys have a lawnmower shop. You guys have a barbecue place, whatever, whatnot. And I would stay in there and chit chat with them for way longer than I was supposed to. I didn't care. I looked at them as my friends. I didn't look at them as my sales. I looked at them as friends. And the cool part about it is that we actually became friends. And they ended up shutting that shop down. And when they shut the shop down, I still kept in touch with them. We're all friends on Facebook and everything else, and then I met their son, Cam. I believe he was like 14 or 15 at the time. Man, he was such a cool kid. He seemed like at 15 years old, he seemed like he was like 20. He presented himself just like that. Great kid, smart as a fucking whip, and he worked with his parents, and that's what he did. He worked with his parents, and his parents were, building him, and he was just constantly just learning and growing and learning and growing and learning and growing. And I get on Facebook, I believe like Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. And I noticed that he got into a car accident. Lost control of his truck and flipped it or whatever. I can't remember. Like, he just lost control. And he was meta-flighted to the hospital. I think like Norman Regional or something. So 18 years old now, and parents are destroyed. He's got so many issues happening right now. I think like his kidneys and his liver, everything is just, it's devastating. He's good, but it still hurts. It's still, I'm trying to find it right now on Facebook. I can't believe I just read that. Yeah, Boston Hogs barbecue. So let's see. She posted that he's still in the MRI. There's some concerns about his kidneys, so he's going straight from MRI to the CT scan. His nurse told us to get some air, something to eat, and come back in a few hours. That's what we're doing. Now, 18 years old. Then you've got 3 hours ago. I know God won't give you more than you can handle, but the roller coaster of emotions his dad and I are experiencing of one of the hardest tests we've ever had to endure. Helplessness, fear, anger, desperation, grief, anxiety, heartache. I want to scream. I want to hit something. I want to place blame, but I know I can't. I want answers, but most of all, I want him to wake up and know who we are. I'm trying to get the swelling in my eyes to go down before he wakes up. He's always been emotional when he has seen me or his dad cry, but I'm not having such luck since all I do is cry. I do believe everything happens for a reason. The lesson being taught here must be a doozy to need to get our attention like this. I know I'm just carrying on, but honestly, I don't know what else to do right now aside from praying and begging to God. So that's a couple of the things that I really wanted to address. You know, Wendy is a great person, you know, and family, of course, it was great people. And Alex, of course, is, you know, her cousin. So it's, you know, it hurts to see somebody that you care about hurting, you know what I mean? So that's what I wanted to bring up. So they actually did, Heather and Jason, they actually did a like a GoFundMe type style. They did a PayPal donate. Well, they didn't. Somebody else did to help them donate because they live 3 hours, I believe, 3 hours east. The child is in the city. So they're having to stay here, and basically the donations that they're asking is just to what the fuck just popped on my screen? Get off there. Anyway, so the thing is that they're running out of money for a hotel room. So that kind of really sucks. So I'm gonna see if I can try to share this screen here real quick. Share screen. Let's see. Chrome tab. That one. I don't know if y'all can see it, but that's where they're at. I believe they just started this today, but that's where they're at right now. As far as like just they're not asking for it. Somebody built it for them to do it, just to basically help, you know, anything. So if anybody really wants to donate, just holler at me. I'll send you the link through text or something, and we'll go from there. But just to let y'all know. All right. So anyway, but Wendy, they don't have one for Wendy. Nobody built when I asked her earlier. And so just unfortunate shit this past week. But one of the things I really want to dive into is this latest current events. The latest current events, from the shootings to everything else. I want everybody's opinions too. Now, before everybody starts really like freaking out on me and shit. So police are not racially motivated. Individuals are racially motivated, not police. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on that bandwagon. Okay. So now, one of the things that irritates me is they keep pushing the fact that cops are killing people. Cops are just doing this. We're just doing it. They're just doing it for fun, basically. They're racially profiling and racially motivating and killing people left and right. That's not the case. Okay. I'm sorry, but it's not the fucking case. What's irritating is the fact that they pick a story and then they go, let the media run with it. And then they run with it. And that's what's irritating. And what happens is that now all of a sudden everybody is talking about how, oh my gosh, she shot him and killed him. Yeah, she did. Now she's not going to get murder. Okay. Just so everybody knows, she's not going to get murder. She's going to get manslaughter, like second degree or some crap. Okay. Because murder is like it was premeditated and everything else. She's not going to get that. So, but what she's going to get is going to get the manslaughter charge. Now, if you've been in the field for 20 something years, I would really hope that you would understand the difference between your taser, your less lethal, and your pistol. And they're very different, very different. They fit differently in these hands. Now, then all of a sudden, people are going to ask, why would you even get pulled over for having something hanging in your rearview mirror? Do you want me to clarify the reason why? I'm going to give you guys to think about that. You have something hanging from the rearview mirror, anything hanging from the rearview mirror. Second degree. Yeah, she's going to get, it happens. It's going to happen. It is illegal. But why? Why do you think it's illegal? Stop Googling it. It's not an it happens kind of thing, but it does. Unfortunately, it does. People are saying that the police are killing more people than anything. 100% inaccurate. Very inaccurate. So the reason being that the rearview mirror issue is obstruction of view. That's PC to pull somebody over. PC, probable cause. Not with someone 26 years under your belt. You don't have to buy it. You really don't. But I agree with you to a point. I'll agree with you to the fact that she should have had her taser. She should know the difference between her taser and her pistol. But for some reason, she had her pistol out and she yells out, taser, taser, taser in the video. One shot, one single shot. That's something like that. It should not happen, but it does. So, it just does. And it sucks. It really fucking sucks, but it does. She did not do it deliberately. It was not a deliberate action. So, but the PC, so people hate the fact that the cops are going to pull people over for a rearview mirror or a cracked windshield, or if you've got a rear brake light, and let's say that brake light is yay long, right? Let's say it's that long, and there's 3 bulbs in this thing, and one of the bulbs is out. Is that PC for me to pull you over? Is that PC to pull somebody over? I believe she was scared. I really do. But again, she should know the difference between a light firearm. That's why when a lot of officers are carrying, it's cross draw. Your lethal is right here somewhere where you're trained. And the other one is somewhere else, and you pull it. And not only that, there's a lot of tasers that look like little guns too. More people die from shoving shit up their asses every year than are killed by ARs and cops. It's so funny. What's funny about all of this too is the fact that I'm actually shocked that people aren't saying it's the gun that killed him. It's the gun that killed him. But it's because people are always going after the guns. It's the gun that killed. When you have a mass shooting, you can carry it, Piper. You can carry it any way you want. You don't have to have it flipped a certain direction. One can be perfectly drawn on the left side, whether you're right-handed. It's on your weak side. Exactly. So the argument, though, a lot of people have is the fact that if a person goes in and does a mass shooting, and then they say, oh, it's the gun killed him, not the mental health, right? It's always the gun killed it. The AR-15 with these braces and these butt stocks. And okay, so but yet if a police officer kills somebody, it's the police officer, it's not the gun, because we're trained, right? Would that be the case? But to go back, Piper, you can actually carry your taser. They strongly recommend that you have it on opposite sides where your pistols are, where your pistol is. You don't walk around with like 9 pistols. Keyword, trained. Yep. To a point. We're not trained with moving targets. We are trained, trigger discipline, everything else. Correct. But I'm not siding with the person. I'm saying I don't agree with the fact that she pulled her pistol, not realizing that it was in her taser. You should know the difference. But I mean, we are trained, but I got into a discussion with a person, and he said, this is what he said: you get certified every year. You have to get certified every year. You have to get certified on your pistol. You have to get recertified. We have to go through so much just to you have to get, we call it qualifying. We have to requal. So she has to requal every year. But you're shooting, it depends on the department, depends on the person training it. That's the problem. There's no one state does not have a just on how to fight or how to shoot. There's not the one thing. So how I'm trained is completely different than how somebody was trained in 1980. Because things change, right? Everything changes. That's going to change. Policy and procedures change. Everything changes. But what pisses me off is that certain things that so many people are like, oh, the guy said, and I am not pulling this from my ass, you cannot make this shit up. He said that cops were trained to shoot the taser in the shoulder of people, and that that they should not shoot in the torso area. In the torso area, because of the vital organs, and we could kill them. That's his mindset. How many more people are out there that think that shit? Hold on. Shoot 2 probes that are about this far apart in the shoulder of an individual that's running. It's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. That's the shit that pisses me off, because everybody has the opinion. You have the opinion. That's awesome. But let's do some research before you start reading MSN, before you start reading CNN, before you start reading anything else. Do a little bit more of your own fucking research. That way you can have a valid argument. Guns don't kill people. They're designed to kill. Yes, they don't kill people. People with mental health are the ones that fucking kill people. That's it. Not all of them, but okay. The football player. Let's go to the football player. That football player that killed the doctor, his wife, the two kids, shot the AC tech, killed him, and wounded the other, right? Was that? I hope I'm saying all that right. And then he offed himself. And they donated his brain to science. Sweet. Was it the gun? No, it's not the gun. Come on. It's not the gun. It's the person. He had a mental health issue, CTE, I believe. Same thing that Junior Seau had. Same thing that Aaron Rodriguez had. There's no difference. Where's the difference on it? I don't see, they're not breaking out logic. Both AC techs died. See? It was not the gun. It was the fucking person. So now, statistics, okay? You guys ready to get mind fucked? How many people die each year from doctors? Ready for this? Just doctors. Their latest estimate found that approximately 251,000 lives are claimed each year because of medical error. Let me read that again. 251,000. I don't think y'all heard me. 251,000 people have died. Their lives have been claimed because of medical error. Let's look up how many people die each year from police. Estimates from the Bureau of Justice Statistics released in 2015 estimate the number to be around 930 per year. 930. We'll give it to 1,500 per year. Let's see. 251,000 versus 1,500. You guys, the police, I mean, everybody can say what they want. They can form their own opinion. You could form your own opinion. You could formulate your own opinion. You can formulate anything you want. But the bottom line is that it's, misdiagnosed. And that fucked up. It's a fucked up deal. Yeah, it's absolutely astonishing. See, the thing is, look, a girl, you are spot on, because people don't want to do the research. Now, you can actually have a heading on your phone, and the heading would say like, cop kills, right? Then you go to read it and it has nothing to do with the fucking heading. It's just clickbait. I mean, I'm floored by it. And people are just, hold on. You want me to look that up? How many people have died in Chicago last month? Let's look that up. Let's just fucking do it. I mean, we're here. How many people died in Chicago? Oh my God. In Chicago, 163 people have been killed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Doctors. I'm going to have you on this show, Nikki. We're going to talk about that too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You guys, the police aren't the problem. I got into a discussion with a coworker, and he talked about how that it's should not be that he thought the PC for somebody to be pulled over for the thing hanging in the rearview mirror. He was like, "That's just stupid. That's stupid." Without getting in a full on fucking discussion about it, I just kind of chucked it up. And we went on with our merry way. I didn't really want to get into it. I really didn't want to talk about it. But is it stupid? Is that a stupid law to pull somebody over for PC? Now, I might be just biased, but I don't think so. Officer that has had several harassment charges. Harassment? Like what? Like what are we talking about? I don't know which one we're talking about. Sorry, Piper. Yo, I saw whoever used his badge. Like, are you just talking in general, or is there like a specific case? Because I don't know. I don't know the case. I'm not. I'm serious. I have no idea which one. What's excessive use of power? What would or are you talking about? Like police brutality or just abusing the badge? Oh, you're talking about the one. I'm just gonna roll my eyes on that one. One case, George Floyd. You can call and complain on any officer, but I mean, you're talking about harassment, like sexual harassment, or I mean, or like a harassment. You can call and complain all you want. The white cop and the black soldier. Like I said, I'm gonna roll my eyes on that one. You don't want my opinion. You really don't want my opinion on that one. Did he tell you that he didn't like your car and he didn't like the way you looked? Or are you just assuming this? I mean, I've been pulled over by cops too. His IA. So, because of 400 complaints, you can't. Stream profiler. When I get behind somebody to pull them over, I have no idea who they are, what they look like, or anything. So you really want me to talk about that one with the lieutenant, with the cop, the thing that happened in December? No, not all complaints are going to get investigated. I'll explain to you why here in a second. I'll explain. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, so the reason my whole thought process on the whole the military guy and the lieutenant and the cop, it's wrong on both ends. They're wrong. Both parties were wrong. Party one, we'll call the driver the party one. Party two, we'll call the police officer. So party one, he knew something was going on, so he started recording. Right. So all he's asking is, why am I being pulled over? Why didn't you get out of the fucking car? Okay. Problem number one. Now that's the cop being abusive, right? With party two. So being a little bit more aggressive. Now, we don't know the whole story. We'll never know the whole story. All we're going off of is what we're shown on mainstream media. Okay. Now, this is no different than editing. No different. So, okay, great. So we don't know if he drove for 2 miles. Okay. 2 miles is a little bit too far to be pulling somebody over. Okay. I mean, I really don't care. If I wanted to pull you over, we're going to get pulled over. And I get it. You want to get off the road. I get it. You want to do all of that. I get it. But not for over a mile. Not for over a mile. Because then what's going to happen is that cop's going to call it in and say he's in pursuit. Once he's in pursuit, it turns into a felony. Turns into a felony stop, a felonious stop. Felonious stop means I can pull my pistol. Okay. That's how we are trained. Period. So everybody can say whatever they want until you go into that training and you are put into that scenario. That's what it is. If it takes me too long, you have a distance, at least some sort of distance to get pulled over. Then you pull over. If you feel that you've been driving for a little bit too long and the cop's probably going to be a little irritated, just go ahead and pull over. But don't start berating him going, why am I getting pulled over? Let me see your hands. Why? Why do you want to see my hands? They're right here, sir. But yet I'm going to record too. No, you knew something was happening, period. Did the cop tell? Did the cop see the driver? Did he see the driver when he was getting pulled over? No, we don't see the person. What do you see? If he has tinted windows or whatever, what do you see? You don't see squat. You see person's face about this big. Oh, he's a black man. I'm going to pull him over. No, that's not what happens. You can't keep classifying every police officer as a fucking group. People are too busy doing this shit. That's what's irritating. Let's all go back to my old analogy about the fucking Subway sandwich maker. If Subway sandwich maker is making some John Smith a fucking sandwich and John Smith gets sick, I'm not going to say all sandwich makers are shitty. Everybody is too busy classifying and putting every fucking cop under one umbrella. One umbrella. All cops are bad, right? ACAB or bastards or bitches, whatever everybody wants to call it, really. But when 9/11 hit, everybody was fucking running, weren't they? Everybody was running. Everybody. Who ran towards it? I'll sit here and wait. You can't. Absolutely, Piper. You can't. There's ways to de-escalate shit. And like I said before, both parties were in the wrong. Both parties were in the wrong. But everybody's too busy classifying and putting police into one. They're grouping us all into one lump sum. They don't know me personally. Y'all might. They don't. The minute I put on that badge, I'm another piece of shit. I'm another bad cop. I'm another racist cop. The minute that badge goes on me. The minute I put this on, right? The second this sucker goes on me, I'm the bad guy. So why aren't we doing that with doctors? 251,000 versus 930, but we'll give it to 1,500. All it takes and one bad criminal to fuck everything up as well. It's because nobody has been put into the training like the cops have. So that's the issue. That's another problem. Now I'm hearing that we're going right back to defund. Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, if you had no cops, where are you going to go? What about the innocent people? The innocent people that need you. I'm sorry, but you know what? Oh, you know what? You were molested or you were raped. I guess I'll call the social worker and not a cop and try to get the motherfucker arrested. Yeah, because that's going to, maybe I'll just call the ambulance, because then they can process the paperwork and everything else, and then they can submit it to the DA. No, that doesn't work like that. You have no idea, none, what it's like to be in certain situations. And it irritates the fuck out of me, you guys. It really does, because like I said, we're all grouped together. I had one lady tell me that she gives me my paycheck whenever I'm patrolling. Oh, well, you're a little late because I patrol for free. So when I tell you I'm a reserve, I've been a reserve now for 2 years, and I work for free. What does that change? Yes, it's a real cop. I can't be a fake cop. You have to be a real cop. You have to go through the training. You have to go through the shooting. You have to go through the taser. You have to go through all that shit. There's no such thing as a fake cop. It's a real cop. A reserve is still a fucking cop, period. We just don't get paid. We're not full-time. You have to have a full-time commission card. Absolutely. Absolutely. %. But the problem is that people don't want to pay it. because they're too focused on the fact that, oh, this guy, this white cop killed this black man. But no, where's the outcry for kids that are getting shot up? 50 something kids. What was it, Wendy, that you sent me? 50, 12-year-old boy in Kansas died on Wednesday after suspect allegedly fired shots at a vehicle he was in. Where's the outcry for him? Don't just people are always adding color or race. That's what sells. The minute the news media started adding that shit in, that's when we started really getting separated. Because it sounds different when you say cop shoots unarmed man, doesn't it? Doesn't have that pizzazz, doesn't have that oomph. But if you say the white cop killed that black man, that unarmed black man, there's your outcry. There's your whole shit right there, right? It sounds better. It's got that, it can sell more. It's about the money. Think about it. Think about it. I mean, come on, man. And then you've got people, if it wasn't for cops, okay, car accidents wouldn't get processed. If it wasn't for cops, drug dealers would still be doing the drug dealing thing. There's only so many of us. We can only do so much. If it wasn't for cops, if your house gets burglarized, you guys are hiding in the fucking closet or with a gun, maybe a knife. But if there's 4 of them, we're down for it. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Because I swore an oath to protect and serve my community. Whether that means my life is being taken, that's my oath. David, you can absolutely ask me a question. And there you go, Wendy. 52 children under the age of 18 have been murdered in Charlotte. 52 under the age of 18. Where's the fucking outcry for that? Where's all that shit at? It's not on the news, because you know why? It doesn't sell. It doesn't sell on the news. Because you know what sells? A white cop kills the black man. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. And I hate that shit. It's irritating. The minute you add race to things, it sucks. But it sells. Now, am I here to tell you that all cops are great? No. Every profession has a piece of shit, has several pieces of shit. You can't weed out the fucking cops. You can't weed them out. You can do your due diligence. The newer cop can still, do his thing. Do you know how hard it is to weed them out? To get the cop out? It's hard. It's very hard. Now, the cops that have been around for 20 something years, man, those guys have got the fucking PTSD kicking. Think about it. They see murders, they see rapes, they see hangings, they see suicides, they see domestic violence, they see the car accidents, they see everything. And you think that doesn't fucking play a toll on their mental health? But nobody wants to be a cop. So he has to sit there and he has to do his thing, and he has to make sure his boots are kept nice and shiny. And if he tears his fucking shirt, then guess what? He tears his shirt and he has to go buy another one. He has to come out and pay for it. He gets shot at. It's irritating. And people they just want to discredit the cop. Like, oh, it's his fault. Let's stop putting blame on the cop and start putting blame on both parties, maybe. How about both? 15-year-old was killed Saturday. The Charlotte Police Department arrested and charged another 15-year-old. Where's the outcry? It doesn't sell. It doesn't sound that great. It sucks. But the guns are the problem, right? The guns are the issue. I got a pistol sitting right over there. My new shotgun is sitting right upstairs. My AR, my other AR, they're all sitting upstairs. My Kel-Tec is over here somewhere. I just don't. They're just sitting there. It's an inanimate object, just like my phone. I can't fucking touch it. I mean, it's just sitting there. It's not going to dial anybody unless I make it do something. I'm just so sick and tired of people just really fucking around with the police. And it's like, if you've got questions, ask the questions. Hey, can you cop pull me over for having a flat tire? He might fucking do it for you. Stop jumping the gun. Stop jumping to conclusions. Have you ever heard that term? You guys remember the term, don't judge a book by its cover. Well, you guys are judging a book by its cover. Yep. Mm-hmm. You want to talk about a stricter gun law? That's how they twist it. That's exactly how they twist it. They twist it to the point where it's like, well, how is he able to get it then? If he can't get it legally, how is he able to get it? That's how they're going to twist it. Correct, Liquor. Correct. So now you want to cancel culture. You want to cancel everything. Right? Cancel everything. So what's crazy is that, if I'm not mistaken, they took out Uncle Ben's rice, Aunt Jemima, right? The whole lady and everything. They took out all that shit. But did they take away? Is Mr. Clean still there? Is he still on the label? He's a white guy, right? I'm gonna look that up. What about the Michelin Man? Is he still there? Is the Michelin Man still? I mean, I don't know. I just don't. Big man. I mean, and now this woke America, right? Oh, I'm so woke. No, it's your idea of a way to argue at people. You're not woke. You just want to be argumentative. I don't think he was canceled, right? Michelin Man, Mr. Clean, like he was. I think he's still on the label, right? So if you're going to take away anything and you want to make things be equal, take it all away. White and the black and the Hispanic and the Asian, whatever is on the fucking labels. Hell, I don't even pay attention to half the labels. But that's what cancel culture does. They really focus in on those labels because you're labeling me. How dare you? I was watching something and the guy he held like a press conference or something, right? And people were there and they're arguing back and forth, blah, 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 blah. Right? They're all fucking arguing. Everybody argues. Everybody has an argument now. Fucking argue. Yeah. Okay, see, there's one. But did they take away Mr. Clean and the Michelin Man? Did they take away those guys yet? So everybody's arguing. And then she says, so did you know that there were racists and Nazis at your rally? And he was like, no. She's like, well, they were. And they were arguing with everybody. How can you justify that? And he's like, I'm not justifying that. And it's like, what the fuck? How you can't. But you see how they twist it? That's exactly what's happening in this world right now, especially in this country. And then you got these people with the masks on, right? And then if you're not wearing one, they want to run up on you and start yelling at you and tell you to put your mask on. Why? Are you the police? Are you the police of the masks? The mask mandate? I believe that every state needs to do exactly. They need to follow what Texas did. That's what I believe. You want to wear it? Great. Wear the motherfucker. We don't care. You don't want to wear it? Don't wear it. You want to open up shop? Open up shop. You don't want to open up shop because you think it's still too dangerous? Then don't open up shop because you think it's still too dangerous. It's up to you. Mr. Clean is still around. The guy, right? The label? I thought so. Yeah. So everybody wants to be equal, but let's keep it segregated. So stupid. Everybody's crying for equality, but yet each one is demanding to show off who's more superior. I don't know. It infuriates me. It irritates me. It to the point where it's like, man, you can't even have a conversation with somebody anymore. You can't even have a discussion with somebody anymore without them getting all fucking pissed off and butthurt. Kamala Harris still hasn't gone and visited all those refugees yet either at the border. She hasn't visited. But she sure as hell going to go fucking visit like Venezuela and everybody down there. You know what I mean? She's sure as hell going to go visit. And I mean, okay. Let me tell you how big of a piece of shit she is. Remember the cops that got ambushed? They were just sitting in the car, and that black guy came in and shot both white cops, shot him in the fucking face. Y'all remember that one? They shot him in the face. Fucking point blank. Point blank. Shot the chick, shot the dude, right? That was in her fucking county that it happened. She didn't go visit those families. No, God forbid her to go visit. God forbid her to go visit those families. No, she visited the guy that got shot by the cop that was going back into his car, that he shouldn't be in the house because he already got into a fight and all that other shit. Yeah, that's the family she visited. That's the shit that pisses me off. And that's disgusting. And that's who's running our country. She doesn't give nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody cares about your fucking self-pity. Nobody gives a fuck. They damn sure don't. You're going to fucking trust mainstream media? No. You have to formulate your own opinion. And then if your opinion turns into a fucking fact, oh man, you got it. You're fucking on point, right? On point. But it's people now are just so engulfed into what everybody else is doing or what everybody else thinks. I, for one, don't give a fuck. You don't care? I don't care either. You don't like me? Cool. I got a couple of other people that might. Oh, they don't like me either? Okay. Guess what? I'll just go do my damn thing. Do my own thing and not worry about it. But I mean, the whole cancel culture, it's just people that just got so many opinions now that they just want to be heard and they just want their 15 minutes of fame. They all think that they're going to be famous one day, and it's not going to happen. I mean, the chick that cashed me outside, how about that? Bitch didn't even know what the fuck she was saying. And look at her. She's worth millions. And that's our society, how it works. And she said she made Dr. Phil. Bitch, whatever. But I mean, I'm just sitting over here and I'm just like, ugh. Yeah. Yeah, definitely educate yourself. You you have to educate yourself. Because if you just keep going off of what other people say or just half reading some things, I mean, come on, right? Think of how many people are in this world. It's just so stupid. Just so stupid. So many people in this fucking world. And you got countries the size of our thumbs that are like, we're COVID free. Cool. Nobody fucking visits you because you're the size of my fucking thumb. My thumb looks really small because I had it leaned out like this. It looks like I have a baby thumb. You're the size of my thumb. It's not. You know, you can afford to be locked down and shut out, but man, they're taking away our rights little by little, piece by piece. Just sit back and look. Just watch. Just pay attention. Don't even formulate an opinion yet. Just sit back and watch it. Just look. It's just sitting right there in front of you. I'm just me, you know. I'm just me. And yeah, absolutely, Mike. People always need something to be upset about. But why? It's like that stitch I did on TikTok where he's like, if a straight man doesn't find a gay man attractive, you're homophobic. He twisted that thing all up, completely twisted it, gutted it, and tried putting it back together, and it didn't work. And I was like, that's why I made that stitch. And I was like, so if a gay man doesn't find a straight man attractive, is he heterophobic? It's dumb. It's really twisted how their thoughts are. And I really think that some of these people, they have mental health issues because the way that their mind is, it's something's not right. That's not how it is. It's not how it works. Oh, Dr. Phil was made by his mom and dad. The best part of bad baby, bad Barbie, whatever her name is, bad baby. The best part about her ran down her dad's leg. Just saying. Or mom's leg, whatever. See, what are you if you don't find a man attractive? That's what I'm saying. They want to twist these things around so bad, and it's really something stupid. It's over nonsense. But I mean, there's so many different things now. Oh, wait a minute. I think my gun just moved. No, still sitting there. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So many people, I'm not going to sit here and agree with, and it's not going to happen. I won't agree with a lot of different people. I won't agree with it, but it doesn't mean I'm going to disrespect you or anything else. Hold on. She made $1 million? That ugly chick? She made $1 million. She got them long ass nails. Oh, whatever. Let's see. Why educate yourself? when you can be educated. What? What? That's like, what? Why read when you can be read to? Something like that, right? What? I'm getting woke, bro. Yeah, I know. I'm just doing, I enjoy doing this. This is what I like. But so what we're gonna do is we're gonna change around the Gorilla Lounge. Okay. We're changing it up a little bit. We're gonna start hitting heavy topics like this one. Maybe more different topics. Definitely gonna get Nikki back on. Gonna talk about her story if she wants to. If not, no big deal. No problem. Doesn't mean I'm gonna hate her. But talk about her story. We're going to I'm going to add links on the YouTube channel for charities. So any money that I get from TikTok lives or my Twitch, I think Twitch has a donate button. If anything, I think through the what am I thinking? Anything through let's see, TikTok. Oh, the clothing line, which by the way, still running around. Any money that I get off of that, percentages are going to go towards once a month. I'm going to pick a charity and donate the money. It might not be a whole lot, might not be, but it'll be it's something good. And that's what the Gorilla Lounge was here for. That's what we set out to do. That's what we wanted to do. It's just help. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to start helping and start doing our thing. We're not slowing down, in case everybody's wondering. I'm not worried about the 12 people, the 12 viewers. I appreciate every single one of y'all. We need to just keep moving it, keep pushing it, keep saying, yep, the Gorilla Lounge, man. That's how it's going, man. I'm telling you, because it's going to get bigger. We have 200 subscribers, I think, now, and I'm fucking stoked. I'm pretty pumped. We have videos that are showing like 11,000 or I think we have like 20,000 views on throughout the whole board. 201. See, and how crazy is that? We started this out in January. 201, you guys. I mean, I'm just, it's more of like common sense, I believe. To me, it just seems like more common sense. If you're not broke, then don't fix it. Why am I going to set my leg in a cast if my leg isn't broken? Certain things. I can take that however you want, but think about that one. We're still going hard. We're still going full throttle. We have slowed down quite a bit, and I've noticed that. Because we're all working our asses off, and it's tiring. But we're still going to keep going. We're still going to keep pushing. We're still going to pump the videos. I'm still going to pump the outtakes, at least once a month, and try to get some of those in. Just really let the channel go. We have to keep watering it. We have to keep feeding it because it's going to go. Okay. So let's see. We are going to do, let's find a quote. That's a good one, but that's not the one we need for tonight. That's a good one too. Okay. You ready? You guys ready for the motivational quote for the day or for the week? This one's really good. This one is fucking amazing. I'm gonna save that one. You guys ready for it? You really want to hear it? I know it's the end of the show. We've been on it for about a little over an hour and 10 minutes. So I think maybe hit that like button. Hit that notification bell too. That way y'all know when I'm in. Because I believe I actually did a show one time on Sunday. I was actually live up here. Hit that notification button too. Get notified. Check the website. Not only that, you guys, you still have to check on each other. Still have to care about one another. You know, be a better human. So anyway, since nobody's really responding on this motivational quote, fucking jerks. All right. So the motivational quote is, stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution. Stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution. Ain't that the damn truth? But you guys, gracias. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to get bigger. We're going to get bigger. We're going to get bigger. So, just so y'all know. But you guys, we are going to cut it out. Yes, you did, Katie. Dang it. I should be a spiritual reader. Yeah. Yeah, things are going to change. You're going to see it. You're going to see the changes. You'll be like, oh shit, that's pretty legit. So you guys be good. Check on each other. Care for each other. But don't do it in a creepy way, though. You know what I mean? Hey guys, what are you doing? Don't be creepy. Just be like, hey, what's up? You good? I haven't heard from you in a while. So anyway, you guys be good. Have fun. Peace and hair grease. And what's going to end up happening is good shit is going to be happening on the Gorilla Lounge. And please, 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 do not forget, still have it, still there. And like I said, any amount of money is going to be coming through. It's going to go to charitable shindig. And please, 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 do not forget my friends at this. Okay. Please do not forget that. So, we're just working on trying to basically stay. I think it's just donation to help offset the cost of, what does I say? Offset the cost of of processing. So if you need further info, holler at me. I'll send you the link. But other than that, we're out this bitch. Y'all have a good night. David, good night. Katie, good night. Mike, good night. Clinton, Wendy, everybody, Miss Nikki. Let's see who else? Big man Basson. Thanks for listening. You guys be safe. Have fun. Go kick ass tomorrow. I know. He's go away.